This is such a funny thing that he did. He is such a clout-hungry social media demon, dude. I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite Trump story of this election cycle so far. At first, I didn't cover it because I was like, who gives a... And then I read into the details, and it is hilarious. He went to the Arlington National Cemetery. That's where all the veterans are, that's where all the soldiers are. And he did that so he could cut content where he's like, Biden is so bad, he killed 13 of our best veterans. Kamala Harris killed 13 of our best veterans, okay? And he went there with the Gold Star family of like one of the parents of like one of the dead vets, right? Major reasons as to why you're not supposed to be doing this, because apparently you can't do a photo op at the Arlington Cemetery. You can't do a campaign op at a cemetery in general. I love that the people that work at the cemetery were like, you can't do that. And he was like, nah, it's fine.
Some families like that of Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss say they give Trump permission. They say it's sad to restrict how the fallen are honored. But overnight, we heard from another Gold Star family, the sister of Sergeant Andrew Marcassano, who died by suicide in 2020 after 8 tours of combat. His grave is also shown.
Yeah, one of the graves that was shown in the TikTok is the dude who himself. Breaking, the U.S. Army has new statement out at the incident at Arlington and real Donald Trump. Of note, they confirmed that the parties were told of the laws against political activity and that an employee was pushed aside and filing charges were on the table. Oh my God. This is worse than when Scrub Daddy Girl on TikTok went to Mexico and scrubbed all those headstones for content. That's what I'm saying. This is my favorite genre of like insane TikToker nonsense. Trump is doing Scrub Daddy Girl. U.S. Army rebukes Trump campaign for incident at National Cemetery. He's a TikTok girly, dude. He's a TikTok girly. Let him thrive. Everyone's against him, even the Army, okay? Trump's going to come out and be like, the Army. And all the vets are going to be like, hell yeah, brother. You're right. I hate the Army. It's gay now and woke. Oh, it's so sick. As you guys know, I don't give a about like how this is sacrilege. I don't care that it's like considered sacrilege to like do this sort of thing. Okay. I don't. But a lot of people certainly will be in their feelings about it. But it is funny as in general that Trump did this. The worst part about it is that like, yeah, his staff were being rude and annoying to the people that work at the cemetery. Oh, they're doing it already? Reposting to trigger the hacks at the Army. GOP political strategist, combat wounded Marine, Pittsburgh native Chris LaCivita. The Army, baby. Woo! You guys. Doesn't matter. None of it matters, okay? Republicans own patriotism. The primary reason for rules about filming is to preserve the idea that the military is politically neutral. They're doing a big crackdown again on that, at least. That's what my cousin told me. Yeah, my cousin. Yeah. I get why those rules exist, okay? It's just funny. And no, it doesn't factor. Greg Stoker posting Biden doing the same thing does not obviously factor in a similar capacity, considering that he was a vice president and not like actively campaigning or something. This doesn't mean you can't literally take pictures at the cemetery, dog, as a person. Like Trump has also been pictured at Arlington before when he was president. The difference is during an election cycle, when you're actively trying to cut campaigning footage at the Arlington cemetery, then it becomes a political problem. Bro made a TikTok. Now, I still, again, don't care necessarily for all of the context enjoyers and for all of the, everybody does this. Just, something to consider that it's not the exact same equation at all. Love this story, though.
Now to a growing controversy in the presidential race, and it has to do with this picture right here on your screen of former President Donald Trump at Arlington National Cemetery and an altercation that occurred on the grounds.
Bro, they made him do the thumbs up. That's crazy work, okay? When I saw this photo, I couldn't believe it. That's crazy work, man. That's nasty. That is nasty. Insane pic. They're all smiling. They're smiling and they got the thumbs up over the grave of their family member. What are we doing? I think this genuinely shows like the idolatry surrounding Donald Trump, where these guys, they're actively more excited at the prospect of genuflecting the dear leader than like the actual context of the situation. Dying equals L, posing for a photo over dead people W. Oh, it's so sick. If I'm not mistaken, I think this guy himself too, so they were like more mad about that too, where they just like posted up throwing the thumbs up over the grave of like another soldier too, like can be seen in the photo. Isn't not reading the room kind of the Republican MO? I mean, Donald Trump is goated at reading the room usually, but this is one of those situations where like he doesn't give a
Taylor Hoover, and Hoover's family agrees. They all posed with Trump at Hoover's gravesite Monday. But there was another headstone in the picture belonging to Master Sergeant Andrew Marchesano, who died in 2020. In a statement to CBS News, Marchesano's sister said her understanding was,
yeah, he died in 2020 by... Dude, this is a crazy story. We haven't even watched the TikTok yet. We've only done the commentary around it. We gotta watch the TikTok. They filmed the TikTok, dude. That's craziness. Chris LaCivita posted this. Assaulting graveyard workers over this feels like it should be a big deal, but nope, not in the U.S. No, not in the Trump era.
We lost 13 great people. What a horrible day it was. We didn't lose one person in 18 months. And then they took over that disaster, the leaving of Afghanistan.
Kino Cinema. Oh, it's so good. My goat. He's pumping those tiki talkies, dude. Look at that. 9.5 million, dude. You can't hate this. It's sad the media won't show this. Brother, what are you talking about? The media definitely is showing this nonstop. Gotta hit him with a follow. Oh, Chatter said Trump does one podcast with Logan Paul and thinks it's a good idea to visit dead people and film their content. Yo! There's so much to be said about this. I'm gonna run it again. I gotta run it back.
13 great people. What a horrible day it was. We didn't lose one person in 18 months.
We didn't lose one person in 18 months. And then they took over this disaster and they killed 13 of our best soldiers.
Then they took over that disaster, the leaving of Afghanistan.
Oh my God. Clown show. Peak clown show. Living La Vida Loca, except for those guys. They died. So RIP to them. That's craziness. That's craziness, dude. Oh, here's also JD Vance's response to this. The absolute goat of charisma. They're saying generational run. Ron DeSantis was the theory. JD Vance is the praxis. They're saying no one has had this level of charisma, this kind of aura before. Okay, in the opposite direction. Let's take a look at Jebediah Vance.
You guys in the media, you're acting like Donald Trump filmed a TV commercial at a gravesite.
He did do that. He did. He just did a TikTok commercial, which is objectively lamer. Objectively lamer. He didn't film a TV commercial. He filmed a TikTok, which makes it funnier. Come on, man. Come on, man.
They're providing emotional support to a lot of brave Americans who lost loved ones they never should have lost.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro. Listen, Donald Trump's been doing this, dude.
If my stepdad has passed away, and if I had seen somebody making a TikTok using a scrub daddy and some homemade Ek cleaner, filming it for views, I'd be pretty pissed.
Wait, I want to play some of the original ones, dude. This is obviously one of our faves on the broadcast. We got to play one of the Scrub Daddy, one of my Scrub Daddy favorites. Does anyone have any good ones that you just know off the top of your dome?
Who do you think is buried here?
Let's clean it and find out.
I have so many questions. How old is this grave?
It looks like it's been here for 500 years.
How did this grave get so dirty? Look, there's a tree growing out of it.
I love plants.
This transformation is extremely hard for me, but I believe everyone deserves a beautiful grave.
Okay, so I did some research.
A woman is buried here, and she has 2 brothers, just like me. I need to make her family proud. This is so satisfying. I wish I could live in the graveyard. Are you ready to find out
I wish I could live in a graveyard.
Buried here?
The ones where she like actually finds more information out about the person and then says
Lugo Texador. She died on the 19th of January, 1990.
I get to do this work because you support and follow.
That's me. I support
I'm
him.
at the graveyard at night.
Oh, this
Cleaning
one's
this abandoned grave for free. I have so many questions in my head. What happened? How did this grave get so dirty? Who's buried here? Her name's Bienvenida.
Wow, her name means welcome in Espanol.
Wait a minute.
Yes! Wow. Her name means welcome in Espanol. Wow. Folks.
Wait a minute. Her grave should be welcoming too. But right now, this is the dirtiest grave I've ever seen. That's so unfair. Everyone deserves a beautiful resting place. Bienvenida died on July 23rd, 1980. Her star sign is Aries.
My best friend is an Aries.
I wonder what Bienvenida's life was like. Does she like chocolate cupcakes? What killed her? This transformation is a lot of work. I
What
might be here
killed
all
her?
night, but it's so fun.
Ooh, a little bug.
Thank you to everyone who supports and follows.
Wow. Yeah, she also put a little shovel
deserves
move
a-
action in there too. Did you guys? That was a
Bienvenida
classic
died.
one.
Star sign is Aries.
She makes the shovel move too. I respect it. I respect her work. Make her wait, what is this?
Addicted, don't know what the I'm on. I can't stop it when I feel it coming on.
Performing Lady Killers 2 by G-Eazy for President Lyndon B. Johnson. Oh, that's crazy. Like I said, am a big fan, okay? Openly a big fan of all of this. Openly a advocate for everything that happened here. I will be voting for Donald Trump after this Arlington cemetery process. What a story, dude. Oh my God. Never let a crisis go to waste, okay?
The altercation at Arlington Cemetery is the media creating a story where I really don't think that there is one.
In Erie, Pennsylvania, Trump's VP nominee, J.D. Vance, sought to shift the focus to Harris.
And she wants to yell at Donald Trump because he showed up. She can go to hell.
Ooh.
That is-
He almost got mean. He almost said she could herself. Ooh. 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 Man, this is